So there you are, going through a safe deposit box or going through your old grandparents' attic or basement or whatever, and you find a stock certificate. You find a stock certificate and you look at this and say, man, what is this worth? Is this worth anything? Or is this just something I should just put on my wall? That's exactly what we're going to talk about in this quick video, so stay tuned. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, you are now tuned in to the Investor Show with your one and only host, the Prince of Investing, Prince Dykes, coming to you guys and girls live from the beautiful state of Denver, Colorado. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, comment, and share button. And as always, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get the notification that they drop for the next video. But as always, I don't have a lot of time, and I definitely know you guys and girls don't have a lot of time, so we're going to jump straight into it. So this video is going to be about how to see the value of a company. Not a company, but a stock certificate. So you find an old stock certificate. Every stock certificate, if it's a real one, right? If it's not just a regular plain old certificate that's somebody printed off, if it's a real stock certificate, the first thing you're going to need is the QSIP. The QSIP is an identification number that's going to tell you, it's going to track down a particular company. Because the stock, let's say the stock we're looking at right here, the Staten Island, I think a railroad company or whatever. I can't, Midland Railroad Company. This may have been brought out by General Motors. It could have been brought out by GE. McDonald's could own it now. Who knows, right? But the QSIP on the stock certificate is like a little serial number up on the top right hand side. It's going to tell you who has purchased that company, where that company is now, if it's bankrupt, or if it's worth anything. So the QSIP is very important to have. The next thing, the name. Is it your grandmother's name, your uncle's name, or whatever the case may be? Because when you get in contact with the company that we're going to talk about later on, they're going to be able to look up the name of the stock or whatnot. And then sometimes, if you don't have the name, maybe you have a social security number. Every time you buy a stock, you got to tie it to a social security number. So, for prime example, my son is going through, let's say 40 years from now, my children, grandchildren, whatever, nieces and nephews, going through paperwork, and they find some old stock certificate or whatever the case may be. They can get my social security number and see what the heck their uncle, grandfather, or whatever had, right? You're going to need the company's name, which is already on the stock certificate. The next thing you're going to need to get to the transfer agent. And let me show you guys and girls, exactly how to do that. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm just going to Google McDonald's Investor Relations, right? I'm going to go to McDonald's Investors Relations. So right up on the Investors tab, right? I'm going to go to the Investors Relations on the McDonald's Corporation, right? Right here they have a beneficiary shareholder and registered shareholder. Now what I have here, I have a contact, I have phone numbers here, I have shareholder services here. This is where I will start, right? You have compute shares, you have phone numbers to be able to call. This is where I will start. Every publicly traded company has a tab called Investor Relations. You start with Investor Relations and start working your way from there. Start calling, start contacting, and start to saying, hey, this is where you'll probably find that transfer agent that maintains the books for McDonald's. Once I got those books for McDonald's, what I'm going to turn around and do, I'm going to turn around and get those books and say, hey, I own this particular stock certificate. What is the value? How can I redeem it? How can I cash it out? Do whatever you want to do with it. All right. So that's all you need to do. Get the information, go to the investors relations, make sure you got all the information that you need, and congratulations. And hopefully one day my kids can be doing this too. So until the next video, podcast, cartoon, or whatever else you see me do crazy around the globe, peace, be safe. I'm out, and thank you.
Check out the latest installment of the multi-book series teaching kids about financial literacy. Wesley learns about insurance. Guest starring Broncos Hall of Fame running back Terrell Davis. Authored by Prince Dykes. Teaching kids the real-life skill sets that matter as they grow older. The third book in the Father-Son Financial Literacy series gives a kid-friendly introduction into the world of insurance. Award-winning and recently stamped by Warren Buffett. Available hardcover, paperback, ebook, and audio online at Amazon, iTunes, Audible, Barnes & Noble, Walmart.com, Tattered Books, and more. Hardcovers are only available at Lulu.com. Presented by Alpha One Tax and Wealth and Belco Credit Union.